All right, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Okay. Romans. Let's keep going in the New Living. So anyone who rebels against authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and they will be punished for their authorities. Do not strike fear in people who are doing right, but in those who are doing wrong. This is just talking about basic right and wrong. Don't feel like you've got to support Biden or Trump. This is good grief, y'all. We can see the Illuminati and the obelisk facing the dome at the Vatican, the obelisk facing the dome at Washington, D.C. This world is straight up mystery Babylon now. This has nothing to do with supporting these Babylonian mystery religions that run our earth right now. In the name of politics. Good grief, they got upside down pentagrams now for the Republican Party. Republican Party elephant logo. Republican Party elephant, you liar. I was hoping it would just pop up. Not on its own, it doesn't. See the upside down pentagrams? That's the symbol for the Baphomet. The Baphomet upside down pentagram. Sorry, that's not going to tell me nothing. Five-pointed star, stupid. The Baphomet upside down five-pointed star, the signal of the Baphomet. Wikipedia. Let's click images. See the upside down five-pointed star, the upside down. It says alchemy, Baphomet, Baphomet, Baphomet. There's the signal of the Baphomet from the Wikipedia. And it's the Republican Party. That's because the Antichrist beast comes from, good grief, Fox News. Fox is 666 in Chaldean numerology. Is it Chaldean? Fox is 666 in Chaldean numerology. Why do I keep doing that? Good grief. It popped up a minute ago, the word numerology, trying to save myself a moment there. Is it me, or does Fox News, the ones that give you the TV, I mean Fox Television, give you the TV show called Lucifer? Yeah, that was them. Fox 666. What else can I tell you? It's Pythagorean numerology. By the way, it says it right down there. Pytha. FOX. 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 So you got the Fox News. And Lucius is for Lucifer. They had Lucius Trust at the United Nations. It was once called Lucifer Trust at the United Nations. Lucius Trust, United Nations. Used to be called Lucifer. United Nations and Lucifer Publishing, in parentheses, Lucius Trust. Lucifer Publishing, Lucius Trust. History, Lucius Trust. The esoteric meaning of Lucifer, Lucius Trust. Lucius Trust was once called Lucifer Trust. Alice Bailey's Lucius Trust, formerly named Lucifer Trust, PDF. Well, guess what the guy's name was that helped Batman in The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises? Yeah, Lucius Fox. Lucifer Fox. Come on, man. Do you not know the world that you're living in? Do you not know? Good grief. So no, that's not what this is talking about. Do what is right, and they will honor you. The authorities are God's servants, sent to you for good. But if you are doing wrong, of course, you should be afraid, for they have power to punish you. They are God's servants, sent for that very purpose of punishing those who do what is wrong. You must submit to them, not only to avoid punishment, but also to keep a clear conscience. Well, I'll tell you what, the Babylonian system right now is sure bringing us to our knees as far as, they're bringing us tribulation now. And of course, they're at the midst of bringing us the great tribulation. All you have to do is the Antichrist receive his deadly wound and then have World War III, and then he returns from the dead. Boom. There we are. Mark of the beast. So that's how close we are. Pay your taxes too, for these same reasons. For your government workers need to be paid. I work for the government until they tell me I need something to keep working for them, and then I'll be retired. They are serving God in what they do. Give to everyone what you owe them. Pay your taxes and your government fees to those who collect them, and give respect and honor to those who are in authority. Owe nothing to anyone except for your obligation to love one another. Of course, that's sheep to sheep. If you love your neighbor, you will fulfill. And who's your neighbor? We went over it yesterday in detail. It's sheep. You will fulfill the requirements of God's law. For the commandments say, you must not commit adultery, you must not commit murder, you must not steal, you must not covet. Now that's to anybody. These and such other commandments are summed up in this one commandment: love your neighbor as yourself. Yeah, well, that's talking about what to do. You have to do that. It's not like don't steal a sheep's wife, but you can go steal a goat's wife. Nah. So everything in its context. I'm in a bit of a hurry. It's already 9 o'clock. I haven't showered. I haven't cooked dinner. I haven't eaten. So I'm moving pretty quick. If there's something you really want to study, just ask. Because when you ask, I'll either have more time then. Now, tomorrow I'll be in a big hurry. I'm going to Orlando. But I'll get on it Thursday. He will take refuge in his own fortresses, but will stumble and fall, be seen no more. His successor will send out a tax collector to maintain the royal splendor, but after a very brief reign, he will die, though not from anger or in battle. The next to come to power will be a despicable man who is not in line for royal succession. He will slip in when least expected and take over the kingdom by flattery and intrigue. Before him, great armies are swept away, including the covenant prince. With deceitful promises, he will make various alliances. He will become strong despite having only a handful of followers. Without warning, he will enter the richest areas of the land. He will distribute among his followers and plunder the wealth in the rich, something his predecessors had never done. He will plot to overthrow the strongholds, but this will last only for a short while. Then he will stir up the courage and raise a great army against the king of the south. The king of the south will go into battle with a mighty army, but to no avail. There will be plots against him. We'll get more in the rest of this tomorrow. King of the north, king of the south is the one thing I know the very least about. But soon enough, I believe it's the king of the north that will set up the abomination that causes desolation. So I'm not sure if this is a line of succession from all of Mystery Babylon. You know, there are 7 kings, 5 have fallen. So, you know, Napoleon, Alexander the Great, Donald Trump are all cut from the same cloth. Remember that picture? You got like Nebuchadnezzar, you got potentially Darius the Mede. Could have started with Nimrod, then Nebuchadnezzar, then Darius the Mede. You know, who knows? But you know, you're never going to find anybody that knows exactly what all this is about. I can guarantee you that. They might know bits and pieces or parts, or that just relates back to the olden days, which in part it does. But when it gets to the abomination of desolation, then what was it? Because that's the future Antichrist, and it's coming as we continue to read on in Daniel 11. All right, love y'all.